Good evening, folks. Welcome to Everyday KT. Sorry we were a little late yesterday. I didn't get home till, I don't even know, 10:30 or so. So it was a little bit too late for video. So here we are. Looks like we're down, it's on 72 now. And today, first thing I have to say that nothing irritates me more than when I'm sitting here typing in the hashtag everydaykt for the video name. If you look at the keyboard on your laptop, computer, whatever, that number, that letter to the right of the T pops up every once in a while, and I always catch it so far, but there's a couple times when I almost didn't. So it wasn't everydaykt, it was something else, and that's just the wrong signal. So I stopped. First off, that annoys the crap out of me. So today, what are we talking about? We are talking about kilts and food. And Dave, you're funny. That's exactly why I'm talking about this, because I went to the doctor for a checkup a couple days ago, and I've put on 20 pounds. Don't know how. Well, I do know how. It's called food. So, and now I've got several kilts that I can't wear because they don't fit. It really pisses me off because that modern blue camo kilt that I have, totally awesome, amazing kick-ass kilt, doesn't fit because modern kilts, with the exception of the Velcros and those switchbacks on utility kilts, they don't adjust. So you got what you got. So that's what we're talking about today. So some years ago, I came up with this idea of a Kilted Diet. And it's really, really, really simple. Find a kilt you like. Find it in a size that you actually want to be. Nothing crazy, just realistic, And this is just, there are a good number of people who are like, what, screw it, I am who I am, and this is who I am, so I don't need to worry about where I want to be. And that's awesome. Fine. Swing for the fences. Do it as you wish. For those of you who are looking to be a little bit less of a man in a kilt than you are, simplest thing I've ever seen. You find a kilt that you want to wear in the size you want to wear. Buy it. Spend the money. Get the kilt. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So be it. Put it on the fridge. And if it's not mealtime, and you are going to get something to eat, try the kilt on. If it fits, go for it. Grab whatever it is you want. If it doesn't fit, shut the door and come back at mealtime. I've actually done it a couple times because went through the divorce. I was up well over 250, and that's one of the reasons how I got back to something halfway close to where I should be, or where I want to be. Let me rephrase that. Not where I should be. I should be standing right here in front of you guys. I used to be a track athlete, so that's kind of where I see myself in my head. When I look at the mirror and I don't see myself in that same vein, that same image, kind of sucks for me in the head. So I do what I can to try to maintain, get down in there somewhere around between 205 and 215, not 235 or 250 or wherever I was. So that being said, for those of us who wear kilts, who that whole stable weight thing is it's like two ships passing in the night. You just like, whoop, nope, I'm lost, went down too far. Whoop, I'm back up over where I was looking to be, and it just fluctuates. Be careful when you're looking at modern kilts because they are not forgiving in any way, shape, or form. And when you're looking at either kilts with Velcro or the switchbacks, be very honest with yourself when you're spending money on these. They're very expensive. So, get the tartan kilts or Velcro if your weight fluctuates significantly or often. And make sure if you're going to buy a tartan kilt with the leather straps like these, get the strap extenders if it becomes an issue. Don't sit there and say, oh well, crap, my kilt doesn't fit again. chuck it in the closet and let it sit there because the Twinkies got the best of you. It happens. Happens to me. Happens to a ton of people. Little strap extenders, piece of leather about this long. They just go onto the straps on your kilt. Couple of bucks versus a whole new set of kilts that are going to fit you then. But like I said, if your weight fluctuates, they won't fit the other time. So, that's hospital gown. Yeah, the kilted hospital gown. That would mean your pleats are in the front. Violation of the one and only rule. No, no, no. So, yeah, larger guys. There are. I actually know there's a lot of bigger guys. Just like I said, be honest with yourself when it comes to buying your kilts. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a 32 or a 52. You know, weight changes, and kilts are expensive, and they're not very forgiving as far as how they fit. So just be honest and say, listen, this is what I am today. This is what I want to get for a kilt. This is where I want to be. This is where I am, and you know, have that discussion in your head. Don't get in an argument, because fighting with yourself in your head is really funny to watch, but it sucks because you can't win. Can't win at all. But just say, okay, you know, this is how big I am, and you call up the kilt company. If you're significantly larger, make sure that they'll make it. Some kilt companies stop at a certain size. So you just got to be careful as to who you're dealing with. A lot of the kilt companies that do make larger kilts, they may not have it on their website, but you can call them up. Say, hey, listen, I need something in a whatever size, and you say, can you make it? It might cost you a couple extra bucks, but they can make it, which means you can have that kilt, which is awesome. And I'm actually going to do this for you. I actually found some shirts that I have, and they're triple. I think I've got some triple and maybe a quad X shirts. I know those are kind of hard to find. Well, not hard to find, but there's always that extra that people charge for them sometimes. So if there's anybody out there, you know, the first person who sends me a message with the shirt size, me a 4X, a 3 or 4X, and an address, I'll send you one for free. So just shoot me a message. First person to get it in there, and I will send you. I've got a couple of 3X and a couple of 4X. First person to send it in, I will send you a free shirt, because I have a few in the garage, and they're sitting in the tote. There's some of the older Brotherhood of the Kilt stuff, and there you go. 5'6". Jack, I will check. I actually might have a 5X. There were a couple of guys when I was ordering these shirts back whenever I did it, who says, you know, where they had a hard time finding shirts that they liked that fit them. They liked the design. So I ordered several, 3, 4, 5X shirts. I think I might actually have a 5X. Jack, if I've got one out there, I'll hit you up and I will send you one. So, yeah, the sport kilts, awesome. Velcro, great. But yeah, make sure you go a little bit on the larger side on those, just a touch. So for everyone else, let's somebody throw up a kiltology so that what, that thing? That? You guys have been wondering what this is? Yeah. Booyah! Right there. There you go. Not only a lightsaber, it's one of the first originals, and it's Mace Windu's. So, let's see. That's awesome. Learning how to alter the kilts, that's really cool. Kevin and Angela both got Volume 1 tonight. So, let's see what we come up with. I'm actually by the back door, Chris, so sorry about that, dude. Nope, I read that one last time. This one's great. So, we're talking about washing kilts. And this is out of Kiltology Volume 1. It's over on Amazon. Kiltology number 33. Wool tartans and washing machines mix about as well as 3 kilties and only 1 beer. Translation: hand wash wool kilts. And all of you out there who have been in that situation know full well what kind of a disaster that situation is. It's safer to chuck the beer and not drink it at all than for 3 guys to fight over that last one. Brian, that's impressive. Brian, the utility kilts have a very distinct and unique pattern to them. Being able to remove the pleats and it still works. That's really impressive. I'd love to see the finished product. That's really cool. I'll post a picture up in the group and love to see it. So, there you go. Kilt Diet. Or not. And like I said, the strap extenders, cheater extenders, whatever you want to call them, extra leather straps. You can get them on a lot of different websites. Go check them out if you need them. It's a lot cheaper to buy those than to buy another kilt that's bigger, especially if you intend on shrinking down a little bit sometime in the future. And don't forget, like I said, first person, I haven't checked, sends me a message, 3-4X, and I'm going to see if I have those 5s. I might have a couple out in the garage. Get them out there. So, till tomorrow, be strong. Put a kilt on. And being Friday night, you guys out shenaniganizing, be safe. Have fun. And shenaniganizing is a word.